welcome back to FTB Insanity. Alright, and speaking of insanity, I have completed all 7 of these power flowers, the tier 3 EMC machines. I was going to move that one, but I decided to go ahead and leave it there. But these things are completed, and I did them a little bit at a time. Instead of doing one and then another and then another, I got the base parts on there. Well, the the energy condensers, and then I put basically I put one antimatter relay on each, and then I went back and started putting one energy collector on each, and so on, and just working it up a little bit all the way down the line, starting them all going. And as I put more on, it started working faster and faster. And then to help things out, this thing that makes diamonds, diamond block, I put a pneumatic tube on the bottom of that, hooked it up to this, and told this thing to pull diamond blocks as well. So now the diamond blocks come over here, and I have 53 dark matter. Yeah, that is cool. And that, by the way, is going to go a long ways toward resetting or restocking some of these things. I think I'm out of iron, so let's throw 5 dark matter in there. Oh, not enough. See, I was making refined iron and sucked up all the iron that I had. Okay, on redstone, glass is fine, cobble is fine. Make sure I'm fine on that. Whoops. Alright, that's enough copper. That should be enough tin for a while. Refined iron, well, I got a good bunch, but I'm still going to be making a bunch more solar panels and assorted IC2 machines. Let's see, bronze. Good there. Coal. Alright. Gold. And you see, that was a lot of dark matter, but I went through it really fast. Okay, meanwhile, over here, you'll notice the lasers are not running anymore. That's because, for now at least, I'm finished with them. I have 64 request logistics, 64 gold AND gate, quick sort modules, diamond AND gate, diamond OR gate, liquid supplier, and gold OR gate. The only things I need now is the chassis pipe Mark V and apiarist pipes. Chassis pipe Mark V is waiting on enough EMC to make that much gold and diamond. And actually, as a matter of fact, give me 9 diamond. Oh, like I said, I've been making solar panels along the way here. Oh, for crying out loud. And I am going to do that. Keep this one as a seed. Toss it in there. And start piling up 4 stacks of diamond block. When that's done, I'll switch this up for a gold block and we'll get that taken care of. Okay, meanwhile, I think I'm going to start these farms going again. I had turned them off so that the lasers could have all the Buildcraft energy. They don't need it anymore. And what I'm going to do is I want to work out a way to make sure that all the produce, like for example, the extra seeds and the wheat and the logs, apple, and excess saplings and sand that comes out of these things, I want to run all of that into an energy condenser to make dark matter, and then run a pipe from that energy condenser over here so that all the dark matter produced will show up over there. I want to have all that show up here in this central location. And then there's the mass fabricator. Let's see this. Oh, hey, it's full. Good. Well, I knew it was full. I turned off the recyclers. And I'm going to start that back up. I thought I was pretty much done with that, but I realized I'm not. I need a whole bunch more dark UU matter. So let's see. Why do I have mushrooms on me? I have no idea. There, glass fiber cable. And let's get those recyclers going again. And I might even consider adding in more recyclers, because the mass fabricator uses it faster than 5 of those machines can make it. That's amazing. See, it's already gone through over a stack. Yeah, I'm going to need like, at least 4 or 5 more stacks of that stuff. Okay, meanwhile, as I mentioned, I had gotten started, or did I mention? Whatever. I got started on jungle bees because silky combs are where I'm going to get the propolis. All right, let's get out of here before I get stung again. Yeah, they're good for that. Okay, let's see. I already have hardware hooked up for this. Yeah, I've got a centrifuge here. Alright, let's see. You are set to keep that in there. Let's take that out. And keep that in there. Take these out. Throw all of this stuff in there. Not the wrench. Jiminy. Alright. Alright, and now start this going. And this stuff will get cooked up, and we'll get silky propolis and wisps. Silk wisps. Now the silk wisps, and of course honey drops as well. And the silk wisps can be used to make some apiarist gear that prevents these guys from stinging and poisoning and whatnot. And I'm going to need that. Okay. So, that's about the size of it. I still haven't gotten these things automated. And I'm going to need to, just for giggles here. Let's see. I want to do something here. Let's see. We've got honey drops, beeswax, silky propolis going in here. But there's also, with other combs, you get sugar. The cocoa combs, you get cocoa beans. I think I even have some over here. Yeah, I do. Okay, let's get those out. Let's, a supplier pipe. Okay. And let me just grab a chest. That'll do. Energy condenser. No, I've got an energy condenser available. What are you doing down here? Alright, I need more pipe than that. Yeah, over here. Pardon me with all that back and forth. I'm getting a little turned around somehow. Logistics. Alright, I need an extractor module. Mark II. Get a few of those. I'm probably going to need them. Let's get some daylight, because the bees don't do anything at night. At least the jungle bees don't by default. They can be modified over time, but Come on. All right. Okay. Throw a chassis pipe down here and hit this up with a extractor module. All right, that's great. And then I guess a chest here. This. And that will just extract everything from here into there. All right. Okay. All right, how about this? That. The honey drops I want to hang on to. Well, they could still be extracted out of there. All right. So open this up and we say that's requesting honey drops and beeswax. Leave that there for right now. And it can also request those. Let's have this pull these guys. And where will I find sugar? Down low, I'm sure. Come on. There it is. This thing can also request sugar. All right, throw these in here. And now, do that so that I know where to find it. Head down below and get out my pneumatic tubes. Just hook that up there. And now any cocoa beans or sugar that show up in there will make their way to there. And that will be good. They will actually be useful that way. Okay, good. Now, what am I going to do with the propolis? I'm going to have to eventually have that extracted to here and then have another one of these centrifuges set up to process that. All right, yeah. All right, squeezer, fermenter. Why do I have the feeling that I actually, didn't I make a bunch of centrifuges by accident once? I don't know, I kind of feel like I did. And for some reason I could have sworn I had this thing making centrifuges. Squeezer, apiary, fermenter, still, logger, biogas. Huh. Okay. Okay, let's get 4 more of the solar panels now that there's some materials for it to do it with. Alright. Okay, the centrifuge, copper, sturdy machine, glass. I've got a sturdy machine in here. Okay, it was those I made a bunch of. Alright. And copper, where are you? Okay. Alright, sturdy machine. Glass. Oh, there's copper here. Centrifuge. Alright, good. And I guess I'll just set this thing down here. And let's see, supplier, logistics, there, and it will be requesting Propolis, and I'll need some power for that thing, and I'll just go ahead and run the Buildcraft power over for that. Where is my conductive pipe? There is no conductive pipe. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm going to get this piping together and get this thing wired up and going and processing the Propolis, and go do a little bit of back and forth with the bees to get things going there. Okay, I was thinking about it and I decided that there is a better way to do this. Just have to get this placed here, go underneath and fix the wiring, because I had inadvertently created a loop. You really don't want to do that with Buildcraft power wiring. As a matter of fact, I can show you why. Let's see, let's just take a little bit of this coming down, and let's bring it down a good ways, because I don't want to lose anything important. Some wire, some pipe wire, power pipe I can deal with. Alright, you notice how that power beam gets bigger and bigger and bigger because it's going in a loop and there's more and more power in there until finally it gets to be too much for the pipe. So you don't ever want Buildcraft power pipes to form a loop. They will explode. And that would be a bad thing. Okay, let's see. I have this one for silky propolis. I've got this one for honeycombs. And I've got this one for cocoa combs. I need another supplier pipe. And this one can be for the silky combs from those other bees, which are over there on the other side of the cows in a jungle biome. Okay. Alright, next up, I'm going to need to extract stuff out of there. This may need to change some. Let's see. Well, we get a few extractor pipes and some extractor, well, chassis pipes and extractor modules. Alright, extractor Mark II. Get a bunch of those. chassis Mark II. Get some of them. Oh, that's right. My solar panels came in. Boom. That's 8 low voltage solar arrays and MV transformers. That is 8 medium voltage solar arrays. Now all I need, let's see, is an HP transformer. And I put those here. Did I leave them in here? Yes, I did. Bang, high voltage solar array. And that goes over here to start feeding power in there to make the 100 million EU. Yeah. And I will be working on, over time, creating another one of those to speed the process up. Alright, let's see. That is getting close. You know something? I'm going to be able to do the logistics chassis Mark V's real soon. Alright, now let's see. We got stuff being tossed into here, but that doesn't actually have to go there. What I need to do is to set up automation for these guys, and the stuff they produce. Alright, let's see. That should work in terms of keeping that supplied. And this is a extractor module to extract stuff out of here that this chest is looking for. Maybe I don't need it. Oh boy. I know what I need to do. I'm just... Okay. Let's see. That's extracting anything out of here. And this chest is requesting these items. And why is it at... Oh, for some reason I thought the compost was cocoa beans. Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah. Well, some will show up soon enough. No need to worry about it. Okay. Yeah, chassis pipes. And extractor modules. And yes, that has to move. And that needs to be disconnected for the moment. I'll have to move that stuff. Let's see. These put stuff in, these extract it out. What are you? Provider. Maybe you need to be a chassis pipe. Like that. And then the chassis pipe would have a supplier module and anything extracted from here. Yeah, a supplier and a provider. Alright, I'm getting myself together here. Okay, Extractor Mark II. Provider. Don't I have a thing in here? Supplier, passive supplier. Is that what I need? Or just go with a supplier logistics pipe? Yeah. Okay. So a supplier pipe there, and that is partial requests are fine. No. If this is going to supply, it needs the provider pipe. Duh. All right. Provider module will provide to those what they need. All right. And the extractor I need an item sync. That's what I need. See, I told you I'd figure it out. Item sync. And I put the item sync in there and I tell it what items get to sync into that chest. And while I'm at it, that's an iron chest. Let's get that upgraded too. All right. Item sync. And let's see. Honey drops, beeswax, silky propolis. That's a start. And we just have this thing request those items so that that's where they will belong. And I'll need to add to that for each type of comb, the honeycombs, the cocoa combs. Pardon me, I had a sudden need to mute real quick. Let's see, okay, we've got propolis, we've got silk wisp. Add those to the item sync. And they should start being, well, this propolis is already coming in. Get out of there. All right. And honeycombs come here. Cocoa combs come here. I'll get those in the system soon enough. I need to go get more of these, and since it's night, the bees should actually be dormant, inactive. And what I need to do is to get some piping run over here, because I don't want to keep running back and forth any more than I have to. All right. And those. So those items get drawn to there. The provider, normal inventory, provide all, that's good. Item sync is set. Do you not have power? Pretty sure you do. I just demonstrated a power explosion. Yes, you have power. Oh, wait a minute. Squeezers. it needs to be centrifuges, and somehow I've got 2 squeezers in here. Alright, 2 more centrifuges, and those are the ones that I don't have auto-crafting. Why do I keep getting turned around as to where I'm at? Alright. More glass. Just give me a bunch of it. I got to get another set of solar stuff going. But what I'll do is I'll work on the solar panels between episodes. Yeah. All right. There. That's working out. That's working. Is it? Oh, there's none in there. Well, we'll fix that real quick. Okay, they should all have stuff that needs to be done in there being done. Oh, hey, cocoa beans, give me those. There. Cocoa beans actually have an EMC value. Compost is worthless in that regard, at least. Okay. Good. Automatic stuff is working there. And now I still need to do something with this other chest. I'm just going to move the piping. There. That will cause the cocoa beans, and why are you not getting extracted? Or is it just that it hasn't gotten to it yet? Okay, now give to me a basic pipe. Nah, don't need that. Just cover that up. Stone pipe here, here, and here we need a supplier pipe. Keep stocked. Something like that. Partials are fine. Hook that up, and it will be requesting basically any cocoa beans that end up in here go in there, get sucked out, and end up over here making whatever it is I'm making. Okay, there's 4 stacks of diamond block. Alright, quick, get me a gold block. Alright, that'll be quick. A lot quicker than the diamond was. Okay, that's working fine. As soon as some sugar shows up in here, I'll add this to the request list for this one. And then I'm going to have to get squeezer here set up to process honey. Although I do want to have some of that honey for my own use. But yeah. And I'm also going to want a good bunch of this here silk wisp. But yeah, that's cool. We're getting there. Alright. I'm going to give this a few minutes to work and figure out the details of my exact next step. And I'll be back. Alright. Here we go. I think I got it figured out. I've got supplier pipes on each of these guys. So like for example for this one, I have it provide one queen or princess, one drone, and this can be the same deal. And so on for each hive, for each type B. And then on the back side of each one, put some chassis pipes, and in each of those we set up an extractor module. Which will extract everything from the hive. And I'm thinking I probably just need to run it over here. Maybe. That part I'm not 100% certain. I'm going to have to run the bees somewhere to a storage. Yeah, that's it. I got to run the bees someplace. And the item, okay, I'll run the bees into a chest with a quick sort perhaps, that will, or a provider or something that will, the items that belong here will get routed here. The bees will end up somewhere else. I'll have to check the bees chest frequently though to prevent overflow and get rid of excess, of which there's going to be a lot. There is indeed going to be a lot. That and that are the results of my manual work with the bees so far. So I'm still working out the last little details of that, and then this squeezer will be set up to auto request honey drops, squeeze them into honey, and then there will be one of those ginormous freaking tanks over here to hold the stuff. But looky here. Okay, that's all of that gold block. Give me this. The rest of it can be dark matter. And now we've got gold block, I believe, goes in the corners. Diamond blocks in the middle, along with a stack of basic logistics pipes. The most expensive pipe in logistics pipes, the Logistics Chassis Mark V. Yeah. Okay. That means the only thing left in this quest is 64 apiarist pipes. And that is going to be made possible by about, I think, about 2 stacks of propolis. And that will be excellent. Alright, I just realized I'm getting way on time, so what I'm going to do, between episodes, I am going to get the bee automation figured out for production bees. Breeding bees will not be tied into the system like that. They will be handled manually. I will get these guys, the production line of these guys hooked in as well, so that I don't have to keep running over here to deal with them and getting stung. Because until I get enough of this silk wisp, there isn't a thing I can do about that. I also have a system in mind to deal with excess beeswax. But first, I'm going to have to get some kind of an idea of how much beeswax I'm actually going to need. But all of that and more next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.